We're in now.
I'll get it.
The Escape Pod.
Welcome to Turnstile Records presents The Escape Pod. This is Jezbot, and with me tonight I've got over here Timmy Taco and Sean Enough. Why don't you say hello, boys?
Hello.
Good to be here.
And also with you. And it's a Saturday night jam again. Just thought we'd rein it in a bit because it is the winter time and spend our Saturday nights
Hunker
recording.
down.
Yeah,
Hunker
that's
down
right.
with some drinks and microphones.
Timmy's just cooked us a delicious roast. I mean,
Oh, it's absolutely delicious. I was going to say, don't tell people this is what we do on a Saturday night.
No, so I had you guys over for dinner, and then we're just going to talk a little bit
bit.
about stuff.
We'll see how we go. If it goes off the rails, we'll stop recording and edit it highly and not ever
then
put
come
it up
back
on
in?
the air.
Yeah, radio
Yeah.
magic. But so we're talking about choices.
Choices tonight. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is all about choices.
yeah.
The
Talking
choice-
about keeping it on the rails. They are the hypothetical rails. Choices.
That's right. I think who's that guy that does all the motivational speaking?
Oh.
The big guy with the T.
It's Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Not to be confused with Paul Robinson.
Which from Neighbours.
I've got a funny story about it, but I did confuse the two once and ended up almost suffocating from fits of laughter. But that's a completely different story.
Well,
but don't confuse Paul Robinson with Tony Robbins because they're not the same.
It's not the same choice.
Well, what he was saying about keeping on the rails, but it's a different metaphor. It's with two boats. And it's saying if you're just about the minor choices you make on the day to day, and you could imagine in your head if you're going down this or you're in an ocean, calm ocean,
Calm blue ocean.
and it's you and me and Tim, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, we're there. Danoz direct.
Yes, and it looks like Danoz has arrived,
You've joined us, Danoz.
Good to be with you.
and also with you.
Also, dude.
So we're talking about choices. We've caught you up on what's going on, Dan, with the secret edit, and it's Tony Robbins was saying there's 2 ships or 3 ships or 4 ships now in the night just traveling along, and it's like a slight course correction over a year, and those 2 boats will be in completely different places. So the choices we make on the day to day, even if they are small, even if it is like I did this morning, go get the X-ray for your teeth, Jezbot. You know, just go and do it. It was 15 minutes. I was back home. 15 minutes.
Yeah, and $1,500 poorer. No
Bulk
doubt.
build.
Yeah.
bulk build.
X-rays is that one little sweet spot in dentistry where you can get it bulk billed.
Right.
So there you go. Do the little things that make your life easier. Make the right choices. And so tonight,
Can I just comment quickly on one of the other choices that you've made for tonight? That is a mighty fluffy little
Microphone.
cover.
Spit
diffuser
protector. Yeah.
Yeah,
thing.
I call it the Don King.
Yeah, it's quite furry.
looks like a Don King head. It's
quite furry.
so
You
it
can hear
don't
it
pop
there.
the peas down.
Yeah. Talking about
It's working
dental
a treat.
X-rays.
Yes.
You know that they've they used to put a lead blanket over you because the X-rays were apparently pretty bad. They've figured out now that the X-ray amounts are negligible, so they don't use the lead blanket. Last time, they didn't put it because I was going to the dentist a fair bit.
No
It was
lead
lead blanket.
Right.
Next thing, they're like, hey, by the way, we don't use the lead blanket anymore. Recent tests have showed that it's negligible. You don't need it.
Right.
Needless to say, they all fuck off real quickly when they turn.
Yeah, and
that
they
thing
go
on.
behind that LED screen.
Shut the door, turn you on, you're in there, beep. Like, it's okay, it's fine.
Well, my number was just one of those sort of like you go up and you bite this bit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this
yeah,
little
it's
thing, and then
painful,
this rotating scanner just goes around your head. Just goes, keep your eyes open if you want, but I closed them.
Yeah, right.
It was a bit.
See, because you don't want that eye scan.
Well, it sounded like a printer and faxer was just rotating around my head the entire time. So
All
it
at
was
once.
a bit. You can come in, Cass. Don't
Come
worry.
in, Cass,
Cass is
please.
here. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, everybody's sort of
Everyone's here.
More the merrier.
okay. So
Might keep us on track.
I've had multiple X-rays to various parts of my body, and I'm pretty sure the lead blanket /
Was
jacket
there?
came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had the lead
Yeah,
protection many times.
each and every time.
So like a vest, and it's quite heavy.
Yeah, but it
Hold
makes it
this.
feel like a badass cop or something. 'Cause
How's
it's,
Like a RoboCop.
How's your tooth?
that's coming out
Okay.
on, so we need to get the X-rays so that we know when we start digging around in there that we get all the shards of bone.
Is it a wisdom
of
tooth?
No, I'm not going to show you because I'm so ashamed from it.
Okay.
I mean, it's disgusting and it needs to go.
Okay.
There's this.
No bringing it back. No cosmetic.
Well, I'll be putting a fake tooth in there at some stage, but I've got to get the old one out first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But we're talking about choices.
Yes.
So, what positive choices have you made today? No.
Well, I always try to make positive choices. You know, you just got to have a bit of gratitude, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, just turn around and say, "How good's living?" You
It's
know,
not
as opposed to like, "How shit is this?" Say, how good is this? And you're already appreciating what you've got and welcoming more positive change.
Mm.
You know, as soon as you get all negative Nancy about things, you're closing a lot of doors to some positive possibilities. I think that's a good choice to make. Is a choice of positivity.
And I'll need you to carry that through this entire episode because the little game I'm going to play later on, a little segment I've devised.
Yeah.
It requires one to be mindful, like we've been talking in previous episodes.
Yep.
Present,
Yep.
if you will. Positive and open-minded.
Well, just on that,
Yep.
I actually was faced with a choice this morning. For the first time ever, my lovely and enchanting little girl, Evie, God bless her cotton socks, jumped on me in bed and said, "Get out of bed and make me some Weet-Bix, old man."
Kids say the darndest things.
And my choice was,
Okay.
do I get offended and like call that shit out as being like ageist or something, or do I just go, man, that was well considered and kind of cute.
Pretty funny.
Why don't I just like chuckle and get out of bed?
And so, yeah, because you're at a point there is like, right, do I choke you out
Yeah.
right
Slap
here?
that shit
Or-
down.
This is
No,
what
of
we
course
train
not.
for. This is what you want them to grow up like, to have a good, sense of humour.
Mm.
Surely.
But I thought it was so well considered and put together and delivered that I just couldn't not like it.
Well, that's what you're aiming for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing right now.
Yep. Choices.
And they're in bed now. Obviously, you've
They are. They had a chapter of Roald Dahl's Matilda,
Mm-hmm.
and off they went.
And that's where I just disappeared to there. I had to put Mason to sleep.
Oh yes, yeah, we're dedicated, or you guys are dedicated.
Oh, well, we can do a podcast and put kids to bed.
Yep.
It's a skill.
Yep.
So, first choice
Mm.
is you got to choose what it is.
Okay, so you
I don't know what I'm talking about.
well,
No.
that's you can play at home. Everything for listeners out there. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen because there will be some choices to be made.
Well,
it's up in this box here.
Okay, you got a box.
Yeah, get your
A choice
papers and pens ready
Okay.
because there'll be something coming up. But do we need to take score on this, Tim, or is this not?
No, well, I just wanted to pose this to the group.
Mhm.
I need you to choose what it is, what the meaning is. If you're viewing a fog, right, the fog, you're viewing it from a distance.
Not mist. Definitely fog.
It's a fog. We'll get to mist in a minute. It's so a fog from a distance is a cloud, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're in a cloud, it's called fog.
Really?
You're standing up on let's just say you're up at Mount Evelyn, and it's cloudy up the top of the mountain. You're on the ground.
Yes.
You're in the cloud, but
Mm.
from where you are viewing the cloud, it's fog. Jeez, it's foggy.
So are you
So
saying?
at what distance does it become a cloud? Like,
I think once you add mountain to the sentence, it you can actually use cloud as the way of describing what you're seeing.
right?
Ooh, shit! It's cloudy.
It's cloudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cloudy is clouds above.
Well,
So
I
what
think-
is-
I
what
think
is-
the
Yeah.
definition of the difference in the definition between fog and cloud is altitude.
Okay, so fog lifts up.
Yes.
When
well done, Dan.
when does
Yeah.
the fog
Absolutely.
transition into a cloud? At what altitude?
700 feet.
Right.
So one further question.
Yes.
One further question there. So when Monkey Magic blows his cloud, you know, it summons his cloud, and he lands it on ground, he's landing on fog. But then as soon as he rides the fog up to 700 feet, then he's in his monkey cloud. And if you don't know what I'm talking about at home,
Get yourself
monkey magic, I mean...
Yeah.
If you can handle it. I can't stomach Monkey Magic these days. It
Oh,
scares the
these
shit out of me.
days?
Come on, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
The original?
It was my favourite show growing up. Like, my favourite show. Monkey Magic was my jam. Someone got me a DVD of it for my 21st birthday. I couldn't watch it. It was like a bad acid trip, the whole thing. It was just something about it.
Did you get...
It scares
terrible.
me. It is terrible because I really used to enjoy it, but
Yeah.
there's something about that. I don't know if it's the mythology or what. I don't know what it is. It just scares the bejesus out of me. The characters, Pixie, scares the shit out of me.
Do you want a? Do you want a?
We're being joined by some...
Do you want a bit of extra colour on the whole monkey front? I've actually been to Tripitaka's, the actual Tripitaka's
Oh, really?
temple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's in Xi'an in China.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the actual Tripitaka.
Bloody hell.
The guy who
So from the
travelled.
story or the movie?
No, the actual
Character.
dude. The actual dude.
Tripitaka.
Yeah.
Played by a chick.
Yeah.
But the remake...
In the Japanese version of a Chinese
folklore story.
folk story. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're being joined by Cass and Vanessa, so welcome, everyone. This is how we're spending
They're not
our
mic'd up.
time
Have you got
now.
anything there,
But
Vanessa? Have you got anything in your cans, or is it one side? Try and switch them around the other way.
I think in Monkey's case, it's definitely a cloud, even when it hits the ground. And mind you, it never really hits the ground because he's always able to jump an extraordinary distance
So a
into
cloud-
the
a
sky to
cloud-
actually get onto
It's
it.
Monkey. He meets the cloud in the middle.
Yeah, he's cool.
Stands on the cloud.
Mm.
So
Many
the cloud
ages
comes
came
down
and
from the mountain,
And the rock.
and then
became-
when it reaches 700 feet, it becomes fog. So if you're walking with it the entire way down the mountain, are you in fog the entire time? This is what.
is this the choice we have to make?
And that's another question: is does the cloud choose whether it's fog or a cloud?
Well, we don't know.
Well, it doesn't, does it? Because there's so many environmental factors that
Now, you brought
dictate
up-
where a cloud sits. You
but
know,
you brought up
altitude
mist.
wise.
What's
Yes.
mist is fine.
Well,
Thus highlighting the illusion of choice.
it's effectively another type of fog.
Cloud.
Yeah. Have you guys? I'll speak to the parent in the room. Seen Trolls?
Trolls.
Trolls.
Yes.
The movie.
47 times.
My favourite character in that movie
Mhm.
is the Cloud.
Right.
How's it
yeah.
go? How's
He's
it
good.
going?
Yeah. He's good. He's a good character.
What other famous clouds are there?
What about the dog from that dog thing from Never Ending Story? He would kind of look like a cloud.
Falcor.
Yeah, is that he's got a name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course he's got a
Falcor.
name.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
It's not just flying white dog.
No, but he's in the sky and he's white and he looks like a cloud. He's famous. That's more to the point.
He's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the clouds.
Say my name, Bastian.
How many times have you seen that movie, Danoz?
Too many, and I've done the whole reintroduction, and I did the reintroduction to the original Dark Crystal with the girls last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it frightened them, but
Okay.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
How do you find all this new redoing the Lion King and whatnot?
The Lion King's got some really bad press. No one can get past the fact that the lions have really human asses with tails coming out of them.
Right.
Yeah, and it's freaking everyone out.
It's funny what people pick up
Everyone's
on.
getting a little bit weirdly turned on by lion arse.
Yeah.
It's that
I don't know
uncanny...
about this ass over here. I'm liking what I see.
It's literally the uncanny valley.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
You know?
Literally.
The Vegemite Valley.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Some
get
things
there.
you can't choose, like whether or not you're turned on by a CGI lion ass. You know?
That's
Yeah,
right.
you just don't know until it's right in front of you, really.
Just don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. I'll be missing the Lion King 2 Electric Boogaloo. Actually, it was on tonight as we were coming here. It was on the original '94 one. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Electric Boogaloo.
The original.
Oh, break dance.
Lion King.
Oh,
I don't care too much for it. Too much singing and stuff.
too much. Well, we were talking about Disney movies earlier with the kids, and in the 80s when what was the show that I know it was Disney on the Sundays. We'd come home and you'd hope that it was cartoons, but it was always like
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
yeah, something lame.
Yeah.
And there was this big time there where all the Disney movies were lame, man. Ooh. So
Like Bambi. Never seen it.
you've never seen it?
No,
seen it.
Get the
No,
gist
but what
though.
about those movie length? what about the movie length Bugs Bunny movies where he became like a composer and he was able to?
Yeah, but I think it was different
Yeah.
voices. I think it wasn't Mel Blanc and it was kind of off. As soon as the voices started to change from the original.
Oh, you're talking about in the short cartoons.
Well, the short cartoons is what we all grew up
you were
on.
referring to the movie, weren't you?
Yeah, but as soon as I think the movie, they made it like in the 80s or something.
Yeah.
And it's different
And it was
voices.
Mel Blanc's
and
son
you're kind of going,
or something.
yeah, Mel Blanc.
I was actually
Oh, Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
I was reading the
Joey.
I was reading the
That
credits.
lovable retard.
I was reading the credits after Dark Crystal. Jim Henson was actually Chamberlain in the Dark Crystal.
Right.
Oh, cameo.
Quit your bloody whining!
Doesn't he do the voices for all of them? Really?
No.
Oh, Fuzzy the Bear, Kermit. Oh no, that was Frank Oz. Choices.
Yeah, choices.
It's an old favourite.
I was going to do this one.
The old bottle caps with the old paper, scissors, rocks on them. How do you play it 4-way, 6-way?
Why don't we just use the old-fashioned hand version?
Oh, that could also work.
No, this
Good choice.
is actually a good little warm up for the game we're about to play, or that I'm about to do. So,
Okay.
so the choices are what you get into a headspace where you are going to predict. You're going to make choices in your mind's eye. Okay, that's what I want you to get into. So, I mean, the booze could be.
Get in tune with our intuition.
Yes, that's right. So be mindful.
So rather than compete against each other, it's
Can
guess
you
what you
guess
pull
what you're
out.
going to pull out.
Okay, that's a better way.
So I'll Tim, I'll pass to you. You choose. You tell me what you're going to get.
I'm going to get a scissor.
You're going to get a scissoring.
Scissoring.
What'd you get? Show the
I've
audience.
got paper. So
Okay,
I'm out.
He's out. You can pass the bowl to the left.
Sean Oss is taking a dip inside. Oh, and
I'm going to take a dip.
What do you
I
think
too
it's gonna
would
be?
Mind a scissoring.
Well, that microphone.
Rock. I'm getting a fisting.
you got a fist. Cassandra is taking a dip into the.
Don't look, Casey.
You got to
Cheater.
predict.
You got to watch her. You see.
What do you?
What do you think it's going to be?
Rock.
She's going
I
for
think
rock.
she might have seen though.
I haven't seen.
She hasn't seen.
Are you peeking?
What you got?
Scissor.
She's got a scissoring.
Loves a scissor. Vanessa, what do you
Messi's
got
gonna
there?
take a little pick and
I think I'll get paper. Hopefully
paper.
paper. Scissors.
Oh, she got a scissoring
Jesus.
also.
Why
Maybe
not?
you guys could scissor each other.
Oh,
Jeez.
inappropriate. You know,
What do you got there, Dan?
put a flag on that one.
Just took a.
I'm going to go scissors.
Turn of
just to keep
misogyny.
things. No, I got a rock.
You got a rock, so I'm the last one to go. I'm going to say.
Are we in the right mind space? This is the real question. Because if you got to at least get it.
I feel I've got a paper. It is a rock.
Okay, so we're not
Not
right
in
on.
the same space. Yeah. So what I'm bringing up
So
tonight.
don't have a telekinetic game this
Going
episode.
well.
Wow, that's ruined my bit. Has anyone heard of this Stargate project?
Sure, that's a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was that show
No, that
MacGyver.
was,
with MacGyver in it. Yeah.
that was actually just Stargate,
Oh, right.
right.
and it might have got its name from this little Black Ops research program that the old CIA was up to. In the,
I just love it when Jeremy
19th
does research.
well, it was the 1978 was the
Jeremy
year.
doesn't always do research, but when he does, he brings his iPad.
Yeah, it's quality.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man, it's logged into the Wi-Fi and everything. So basically, the Stargate project was a code name for the 1978 experiment which was later known as
MK Ultra.
well, NK Ultra, but
Remote viewing.
remote viewing. Thanks, Tim. Yeah. So what it is, if you don't know what remote viewing is, it's basically the CIA were trying to get people to get into their mind's eye and predict, like, picture someone in another country or another place somewhere, and either relay messages to them or give a really
Like my mind, your mind.
yeah.
Mind meld.
And
Sort
like
of like Stranger Things.
be used for maybe
Yeah.
if you can remote view a document. Let's just say that's what they were trying to do as well. Like that's the
From
thing.
the Rooskies.
Yeah, so like put yourself. I'm not explaining it great, but it's basically put your mind's eye into the
You're not
into the
explaining
Russian.
it at all.
He is. So, have you seen Stranger Things, Dan?
Yes, I
You know
have.
when she chucks on the mask and goes into that world?
Yeah.
Remote viewing.
Oh,
Yep.
beautiful.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so there's all
It's
these.
as easy as that, Jezbot.
But
Yeah.
but that idea in that show is based on what Jezbot's talking about. A study that they did to try and look into whether it was actually possible for realsies.
Yeah, and
So
that
they
went
had
on.
some ESP things going on and a
Yeah.
few side projects.
You know, like when you see in Ghostbusters and Venkman's the first scene, he's like, "What do you see? Squiggly lines?"
Yeah.
And he gets an electric shock. That's a part of it. Yeah. So one experiment you can do is what I've set up tonight. I've got some items in this box right here, and you've all got pieces of papers and pens. You can play at home, as I said.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have, I don't know, you just got to get into that headspace, and we're gonna have a bit of a guessing game. So
So it's what's in the box?
what's in the box? What's in the box? So you all got your pieces of paper there?
Yep, sure.
I'll do an example. Right.
Yeah.
I've got several envelopes ready to go.
I know what's in the box.
No, there's other items in the box. Don't worry.
So far envelopes.
This is not exactly how you
They
do
took
it,
the
but,
envelopes out of the box, by the way.
but I'm doing it. I'm doing a different special Jezbot episode. So in this deck, in this envelope, there's 3 playing cards.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we're going
the
to try
whole
to.
calling
Guess-
it a deck thing
Guess
really
the
gave it
cards.
away.
Now, how do you want to do
No.
the cards? Do you want to do it colour, suit, number, anything?
Anything you see. 3 cards, anything you see
Right.
in your mind's eye. Now, I'll
Whoa,
hold it
3
up.
aces!
I'll hold it up right now. Okay, so
Yeah.
get,
You were cheating
we
as
see
a
it?
kid.
Can we do it as you do them?
yeah, sure. Have you
Because-
got any mind meld or your mind meld and your mind meld?
Yeah, I'll insert that right
You
here.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Is this
there
your
it is.
card?
Okay, so 3 cards. Look into your mind's eye. Write down what you see.
Okay.
3 numbers. or
Okay,
3
so I've
colours,
made
or
my
whatever
choice
you
and I've
want.
written it down on my piece of paper. What next, Jezbot?
Okay, so has everyone got it? Thank you.
Yep.
Now,
Got that.
I will be opening the envelope right now. Pulling out the cards.
So you just write down one card?
3 cards.
3
You
cards.
have to write down 3 cards.
3
Okay,
cards.
so Sean
Okay.
Oss
Do we
is
need, do we need suit?
Whatever you see. Whatever
you see.
I'm just
So, Tim, do you want to
seeing
pull
high
out
level.
the first card out of the deck? And anyone
Pick a card, any card.
can't? Oh, thanks, Ness.
Okay, so I'm picking the first card out of the deck, and it is a 6 of spades. Does anybody have a 6
No.
of spades?
What about you at
That
home?
is-
6 of spades. And what's on the card there, Tim?
There's 2 Greek men.
Rooting.
What do you call that
That's
maneuver,
a
Jeremy?
That's a devil's 3-way.
Devil's
there, Tim.
three-way?
That's
Two
two
gentlemen?
dudes. Yeah, one lady.
yeah, okay.
One not
Isn't
re-
that a spit roast?
One really nice
That
lady
is a
though.
spit roast.
That is a spit roast. Does anybody have spit roast?
But
Daniel.
but in Greek they call it euros.
So no one had a 6.
No one had the 6
So-
of spit roast.
Yeah. So far, no one's chosen a rock, scissors, or paper. Between the 6 of us or
Okay.
whatever, no one's got it right. No one's got a card right yet.
Yeah.
So let's keep going with the experiment though.
Can I also just put it out there that I did not win first division of the $110 million?
No, we found that
didn't.
out. Yeah,
Spill.
unfortunate.
All right, Dan, it's your turn to choose, mate.
Okay.
Take one out of the envelope.
Dan is taking a card out.
Come in, spinner. It is a man with a woman with her feet over his shoulders and his penis deeply penetrating. But it's also a king of hearts.
But or in Roman times, did you get King of
Have you
Hearts?
got a King of Hearts over there? Does anybody have the King of Hearts?
I should probably say. I should probably say that this is
Right, the
a,
missionary.
Cards.
these are all Roman art that they found that they've put on playing cards. All they're porno basically.
Okay.
Fucking oath they are.
Greek
Oh, it's
art.
Greek, is that?
Greek art. Greek style.
Yeah.
And do you want to pass that over there to someone over there? That has,
Speaking about great things and choices,
Yep.
I made a choice
Shauna.
to buy some Greek mountain tea.
Oh.
And apparently it's been enjoyed for centuries, as most different varieties of tea has. And it's enjoyed by the ancient Greek philosophers and whatnot, and it has many health benefits. It's what is it? It's non-caffeinated, and it's got heaps of health benefits. Get into it. Find yourself some mountain tea.
Your mugs.
From Greece.
All right, this guy seems to be.
The third card.
He seems to have removed his. Oh no. That's not actually. This is two females with an ancient phallus device, and
Yep.
she seems to be pleasuring her with something that seems to be a carved member. Yeah, it's a dildo.
Stone or wood, would you say? Can't tell.
I can't tell. It's flesh coloured though. But anyways,
What's its
so the card is. It's the two of spades.
wow.
Did anyone get two of spades?
No.
Okay. Well, that's the first round. Do you want to do another round? That we
Oh, yeah, we'll do another round. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. That was a yes.
I didn't realise these are illustrated cards. I thought they were photos.
Yeah, they are fantastic.
I've got a full. I've got a full deck of them here. I'll
Oh,
pull
excellent.
out later for
Great.
later. So this is the numbers round.
Yep.
So
Okay.
in this envelope, 3 numbers, 1 to 100.
That's
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. No, you just need to choose 3 of them though.
Okay.
Dan. So it's, all those numbers,
100 numbers every. Yep.
I took it out of
You
a
do the
bingo
math.
set. So they're bingo balls.
Bingo balls. Okay.
So just
So-
have a think. Have a
to
write
100?
down 3 numbers.
Yep.
1 to 100. I should say that I randomly chose these numbers out of a bag. I didn't try to pick funny
Well,
numbers.
that's fucked. Because I wrote 69 down.
Of course it did. Yeah, it's not what Jez would choose. It's by random.
Yeah. And hopefully at home someone's got one thing right. I bet
Okay.
you someone's
Yeah,
listening
okay.
going,
I got that.
oh, they chose heads,
Jezbot.
rock,
Jezbot.
paper, scissors,
Yeah, right.
scissors.
Jezbot.
Yes, mate.
Fast game's a good game.
All right. Well, okay. Well, here's the envelope. Handing that over to Tim right
So I'm
now.
going to pull one of the first lucky numbers, and it is 66 pickup sticks.
Oh, look out.
Oh, 69's pretty close.
Does anyone
That's
have a
pretty close.
66?
Nah.
All right. I'll take that back there. Yep.
Oh, you want to keep that with your game?
I gotta put it back in the bingo
We're definitely
set.
going to play this one again, so you better put that one back in the envelope.
And the next lucky number is yellow. 42, boys in the blue.
I got 22. I got half a number.
Doesn't
Hey.
count.
I got 22 as well.
Oh, you got.
So maybe there is a bit of telekinesis.
What'd you have?
You got a 22.
I got
too.
22 as well.
Oh, there's 3 22s.
Is there?
Oh,
Ah.
I got some energy. I got some energy.
It's palpable.
Does my I had 43 and the number's 42. Does that count?
Nope.
No. No cheers.
No.
And the last number there, Tim.
And
We're getting
it's
some heat. We're getting some heat.
Does
staying
this-
alive. 45.
No one got a 45. Did anyone have a
7.
A 4 or a 5.
Oh, we got a 7 and a 22.
Okay. So what is everybody's numbers?
For the sake of amazing entertainment value and purpose, I got a 37, a 22, and a 71. There you go. Your mugs.
Bingo.
Does this segment remind you of one of Jezbot's internet lists?
Sure. It's sort of.
Well, you
What's
gotta-
our
you
next
gotta do it.
challenge?
Okay, the next challenge. You tell
Challenge.
you tell me.
Ah.
Oh,
An
I
envelope.
like it.
Is it an
I
envelope?
like it. I'm excited.
No, this one is. There's 4 famous people, photos of famous people.
Okay. What area are we talking?
No.
Film.
Doesn't matter.
Famous people.
No hints.
Famous people.
Famous people or characters.
Oh no.
That's too
So
Pretty deep.
Just
Yeah.
write what you say. No,
Yeah.
see, I've already ruined. The CIA would be all over this experiment, going, "Nah, you
ruined
fucked
it." Cass, you're sitting on a pen right there.
So you can just write one.
What
you
about-
don't have to write 4.
I've got a new proposal for you.
Yeah.
How about if I don't write it down and I my mind, your mind, mind meld with you, and let's see whether or not I miraculously match the pictures
All right.
that you come up with.
I think that's
Okay.
going to work. All right, I'm
So
going to give
guess, in other words, like you would anyway. I'll write it
you.
down.
I'm going to give you.
You see them.
Do you want me to give you one clue?
Yeah, are they alive? Or?
I'll give you one clue. Right.
No, they're dead. If they're famous, they're dead.
A lady in a blue dress.
Diamond Fish.
Mary.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Well, I had
definitely-
that.
Anyway.
It's definitely the Virgin Mary. My mind, your
Alright,
mind.
right.
Okay, I'm gonna choose Queen. Is it the Queen?
All right, just get a few answers down and
Yeah,
got it written.
well,
All
you
right,
can
now I'm
just
going to
say
start
it.
pulling it out.
Can we
Okay.
have a little sneak peek?
Number 1, I have a picture of Tom Cruise
Okay.
with his hands up in the air.
Okay. Great.
Good.
Number 2, I have a picture of Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
It was all in the same newspaper. Don't blame me.
Okay.
That was Tom Cruise and Mickey Mouse were standing next to each
Did
other.
anybody have mouse or
Would you believe that was exactly what I was thinking for the first two?
we were talking about Disney before?
We were.
Number 3, Kylie Minogue.
What's the blue dress hint?
And the
Oh.
blue dress hint
Okay.
for a fucking win, Tim.
Oh.
Princess Diane. Which
I said the
which-
Queen.
You said royal.
I said Queen.
Queen, but that's royal.
Our Lady Di.
There you go. I mean, there's a few other games in here, but
Great.
Okay, so we'll save this right to the end, but there's another 4 random objects in this box.
Okay.
My mind, your mind,
Alright.
your mind, my
My
mind,
mind, mind meld.
meld. I'm feeling a snow globe.
Possibly.
Huh?
Could it be?
Oh,
Could
well,
it be?
we'll mark
Well,
that
we'll have
down
to-
that Dan said
snow-
early in the game.
Early in
Snow
the game.
globe.
But there's another 4. There's 4 items in there.
Okay.
And for the last, the Ghostbuster test, like I was saying,
Oh, the
Right.
Three
patterns.
squiggly lines.
the patterns. what's in the envelope?
It's a circle. Oh
Three
wait, is this
squiggly
It's a
lines.
piece of paper.
is this similar to the play school
Three
choices?
squiggly
You know how
lines.
you get the you know how you used to get the square and the arch.
It is. Yeah.
Because I actually have the music for that on the
Oh, I was thinking,
soundboard.
well,
do you want the music for the what?
For the reveal.
Then behind the rocket clock, some animals in the bush.
No, this is the rocket clock music, man.
Yeah, that's right.
This ain't the windows. Those are the windows of the rocket clock. Oh, it is. Don't
Isn't
worry
it the
about
same
me.
thing, really? You just choose.
I can reveal for the first time on the Escape Pods presents or Turnstile Records. Daniel, you've got a bloody win, mate.
What's he got?
It's
Three squiggly lines.
And it's a proven fact that remote viewing works. Or did you mind meld me?
In my meld. That was a mind meld.
Because you
High
knew,
fives, high fives.
yeah, you knew I was going to do 3 squiggly lines.
Because you kind of said it.
There you go. So you can remote view at home and play. There's still the items in the box, like I said. Maybe I should pull more of those Greek cards out.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're back from a little break, refreshed, and we're going to get this back on track.
Yeah.
Well,
What, we were off track?
No, just
yeah.
make the right choices.
Well, it was never really on rails. It was in an ocean.
oh, that's right. We're in this. Yeah.
An ocean of urine. Everybody needed to piss.
But do you
so
know what
we're
I was
back.
saying with the oceans? They separate just
Oh,
gradually.
absolutely.
No.
What, so we're getting further away from the ending?
Yeah. So, Tim, what have you got there, mate?
Well, I was just was wondering earlier. Why don't we eat the male counterparts of the meats? So you got your mullets and you got your lambs. And,
mullets?
Wait a minute.
Muttons.
Oh, but that's old lamb.
Old lamb,
Yeah.
right?
I think isn't that a
And
mutton?
you've got your cow. We eat the cows, every part of the cow, the rump, the steak, as it was, and we don't eat the bull, do we?
Don't we?
I don't think we do. If you do have a bull cut, you'd think it would have some special steak name,
Possibly.
so you
Yeah.
would know you were eating the bull.
Don't eat the rooster.
You don't eat the rooster.
I actually have a little bit of an understanding of this this agricultural phenomenon.
Okay.
Yeah, because all the
As he pours himself another red wine.
very, very drunk.
Would you like to know about it?
Yeah,
Please
let's do it.
In cattle rearing, beef raising, you can't have two bulls in one paddock because they will actually try and kill each other.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Spock
So-
and Kirk.
So
So they're hard to farm.
So they're really valuable, but people only need one of them.
Yep.
And then they just get that dude in a paddock full of
Ladies.
Do his thing.
ladies, and he does his business because he's built of the right stuff, and it's
Okay,
effectively
so
genetic engineering in a natural kind of a way.
riddle me this, right? The bull gets old. He's tired of
Eugenics in a nice way, you know. Yeah.
the bull gets old. He's tired of the ladies, and it's time to retire. And it's time for the farmer to go, I'm not wasting all that bloody meat. I'm going to eat the bull.
Pet food.
Does that happen? Pet food.
Yeah, but you can slow roast it.
Makes sense.
I'm in your camp, Tim. Give me any animal, any cut of meat, and if you slow roast that or slow stew it, it's good meat. Like bull meat's got to be good.
You can't
It's
eat
got to be beef.
Can't eat male pig. It stinks.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, male pork.
Look at Farmer Dan over
Stinks.
here. This is great. What else? Yeah,
Can't eat it.
okay.
Can't
Okay.
eat it. If you put it in your oven, sprinkle it with a dusting of salt and assorted seasonings,
It'll.
and roast for approximately an hour and a half. The only thing that you're going to get out of that 1 hour and a half later is a smelly house.
Right.
Yeah,
So
can't
it's-
eat it.
so
Can't
it's
eat it.
Bad choice.
Okay. Well, the rooster, does the rooster taste like chicken?
I
So when you're
imagine-
eating a rooster, you go, tastes like chicken.
Sure. I think that's the same. I think that's the same deal again. I think it's the same deal. It's the bull deal. It's
Yeah.
you don't want to have too many roosters in
Yeah.
the coop.
Well,
Yeah.
is it stringy?
It ends
is
up
is it
in
like
a
rabbity?
cockfight. No, cockfight.
Yeah.
They just don't.
So let's
like,
just say, Dan,
don't like sharing.
you're a farmer, and it's time to eat the cock.
Okay,
What
let's
does
say
it
that.
taste like? Chicken? Is what I'm asking you.
What have you got over there, Sean? It seems like you've been perusing.
Yeah,
I'm just
preparing himself mentally for something extraordinary.
not really. I was bored. I've just been talking to people on my phone. No, we're talking about what are we talking about? Freedom of choice.
Sorry
we're talking
about
about
that.
freedom of choice.
Yeah,
aren't
kind of.
we?
Yeah, sort of. We're talking about, yep.
Yeah,
Choices.
choice
Choices
meat,
we
choice
make.
cuts, choices.
Talking about animals and whatnot, and they say it's the freedom of choice, or not just the freedom of choice, but the capacity to make complex decisions that separates us from the animals. But I'll tell you what, we might not be too far from the animal kingdom as we think, as superior as we think. It's turned out that I've read this article. I just read it today that I thought was quite amusing when we're thinking about choices, and I thought these two suave characters have made some choices of their own. And I just read this article on Fox 4 that was talking about police apprehending penguins who keep sneaking into a sushi restaurant to steal some sushi. Penguins have been arrested.
Ah.
They have been.
Oh, we've
So
done
that's
it.
the
Oh,
zoo
so-
police.
So we did
Oh,
it.
we did it?
Yeah,
We
we
got
finally
him.
did it.
We got him, Sarge. We got him, Sarge.
Well done.
Yeah, apparently there's a pair of penguins in New Zealand have been officially apprehended by authorities for repeatedly sneaking around the grounds of a sushi truck.
Right.
Officially apprehended.
Officially apprehended.
Well, that'd be the
On
zoo
on Monday
police,
evening
right?
in the
Yeah.
Wellington
Zoo
district.
cops. That's a good
Two
show.
waddling vagrants were temporarily detained after making themselves at home beneath a local sushi truck. So I don't. They're just vagrants. They weren't even stealing sushi, but they made an incorrect decision.
Well, this is why the New Zealand Auckland police force had to divide up the make a task force, man. And
Oh, yeah?
there's only one way forward. It's
Zoo cops.
Yeah, stop,
Zoo-
picking,
zoo
stop picking on the little guy.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
about all this corporate greed?
That's right.
The little guy being the penguin.
The penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's if that is a true story, then that's pretty clever on the penguin's part to like seek out where the raw fish is. You know,
Yeah.
go and buy sushi trucks. It's
I'm sure they've got a
pretty
nose
clever.
for these kind of things.
Mm.
Raw
Yeah.
fish.
I'm just glad taxpayers'
They know
money.
how to find it.
Yeah.
I'm glad taxpayers' money went to apprehending these scumbags,
Yeah, you're getting them off the streets.
freeloaders.
Yeah.
There's definitely a half-hour procedural.
Oh,
Cop
is
show
this
in there.
pitch that bitch?
Zoo cops,
Zoo cops.
maybe penguin cops. Well, work
Penguin
on it.
cops.
It's very specific. Penguin cops, though.
But that'd be cops dressed as nuns.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Write that one down as well.
Okay.
That's possible. Has there ever been a detective nun?
What about
surely.
what about classic?
Mary Poppins.
No, classic
Sister Act.
Sister Act.
Well, she was in witness protection.
Yeah,
She
but
wasn't
she
all-
helped solve the case,
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wasn't ordained by the Lord. She
and
was.
she wasn't a
Who was
detective
the fly-
officially
Who
either.
was the
So,
flying nun?
the flying
Gidget.
There was
Yeah.
a flying nun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gidget. Oh, was she a cop or was she just like a
I think she was more of a land and solve your problems like a highway to heaven sort of style.
sort of
like-
angel?
Yeah, like an angel style. Come
Yeah, okay.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Fix your shit.
Yeah, like a Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I've got to pitch that bitch.
Yeah. What do you got?
Seems we're
okay.
pitching shows.
Yeah.
What about Turf Wars? Which
Yeah,
is
we're
the,
talking about this one. This is good. I like Turf Wars.
It's about rival grass laying companies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right? And it's called Turf Wars.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you've got the traditional seed sodders.
Yeah,
Is
the
that,
guy-
an actual,
the
is that a
guy-
show? Is that a real thing?
No, that's what I'm pitching out to you
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
So
So,
that's-
so you want that?
You start with the name and work backwards.
He's on board.
Exactly,
He's on board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got the different teams. Kiss My Grass. The guys from Ohio. They're going to get this grass down before the end of the season.
Yeah, and you've got
Classic.
traditional
Absolutely.
seed growers don't like turf rollers.
No.
These roller boys.
Yeah, we do it old school. We're going to grow this over 6 weeks. If this crop doesn't work, we're going to be broke.
Yeah, so
Fucking broke. My wife is going to leave me. It's going to be terrible.
it's always about will it rain? There's too much rain. There's not enough rain. We're always cutting to the different
Well,
companies.
the electrical company that comes and works on the property and tramples over the lawn.
Oh, they're stepping
Oh
on
yeah,
the
there's some
lawns.
tire tracks. Oh,
Yeah.
what a nightmare.
Plus,
Yeah.
you got
That's drama.
raccoon.
cost me.
You got possums. You got well, in America raccoons. You got
Coons.
dogs,
Moles.
yeah, moles.
Caddyshack style appearance.
So many things.
Turf Wars.
I'm
Dan?
down.
You're in. Dan's in.
Down.
That makes a difference as well.
Oh, so
Also,
that's
turf cops.
Oh, look, who doesn't?
You just
Who-
keep going on the.
Who doesn't love?
the nuns.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't love a square meter of Sir Walter Buffalo?
Oh mate,
yeah.
$13.75 from bloody. Well, this is how turf wars came up because I called up one company and they came in pretty heavy for the 256 square meters of.
top turf.
And the other guys came in like
what varietal were you going for?
whatever they have that's the cheapest that's
Really?
going to be green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
At
I
the
hear that.
time of laying it.
Well,
Yeah.
Grass.
Yeah.
Great grass.
Green grass.
Oh.
But there's definitely some price.
There's a
cutting
show.
and
There's a
stuff,
show
like-
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Turf Wars.
Yeah, it's the show
and it's going to be awesome.
because we know the classic ball wranglers.
Ball Wranglers is an old one we're working on. Is all the guys that get their golf balls out of the
ponds.
the ponds at the
Oh,
golf
yeah.
courses,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine at St Augusta, those golf balls that the pros are hitting around, they're not like your reject shop golf
No.
balls.
No, and these dudes know all the golf stats, so they
Uh,
jump in the water and they know where the ball landed. And they're trying to find the classic 1976 Triton. from,
Arnold Palmer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And
from
just
Ben
on that,
Hogan.
just
this
on
is
that,
this
there
is
is
our show.
there is a
We're
is
not real
pitching it
yet.
to you. It's not
there is
real.
there is a golf ball commando at Oakley Public,
Okay.
9-hole course in Oakley. Strangely,
Okay. He's a
who
ball
will,
wrangler.
will actually hide in the bushes as you're laying up your approach shot. Should you get a little in the rough,
In the rough. If you hit it in his rough edge, he crawls out of his little...
he will quickly run up and yoink it.
Look,
I'm taking this.
I know it's
What a scumbag.
Yeah, well, I'm a scumbag. I'm taking this ball.
there are
Doesn't
definitely
even stop fucking bouncing and you're already nicking it. You
No,
bastard.
that's it.
there's definitely ball wranglers for sure. There's
Oh, there definitely is.
Real Wranglers. Weren't we talking to somebody?
yeah,
and
yeah. Sawyer, our mate Sawyer.
His dad was a
used to
collector.
build golf courses,
Right.
And so Sawyer would do it because he had his diving gear and stuff, and they would strap on. And they would strap on their gear, and they would go and get balls, and you'd get $1 a ball.
Yeah.
And so you're talking about
Big bucks.
big bucks. And he comes up, I got it traded.
Yeah. I got that. No, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest,
Ball wranglers.
Yep.
I haven't been down too much with the golf in later years, but I did work at a golf course, and it was an underlying culture to look for golf balls. Like
Right.
it was a good golf course, and naturally
there's something in
their
it.
balls they had good balls. So we were, it was just, it was like every day was potentially sort of like Easter.
Hey, were you guys ever?
Finding balls.
Do you guys
Yeah.
still find it really cool when you find like a tennis ball in a gutter?
Yeah.
Like that someone has been
don't.
playing tennis somewhere and has just thwacked it. Like when you play footy, cricket, anything with Dan, frisbee, rugby, whatever it
It
is.
goes really far away.
No, he'll just fucking throw kick the footy over a house.
Yeah. It's gone forever. Yeah.
My house is
Hit
full
the
of balls.
cricket ball for a 6 over like 4 or 5 properties. Oh, okay, guess the game's over then. But then I get to find the tennis ball. So it's actually thanks, Dan,
Yeah,
because
my
you're doing
pleasure.
yourself a community service.
No, my house is full of balls that I find when I walk home from the pub, because I walk past these playing fields in the school.
Yep.
And I don't know how I got these balls, but I got heaps of balls for that reason. It's just a
Yeah.
great feeling. I can't even
It
use
is.
balls.
It's like fighting.
I've got no use for a ball. Just like, that's
Yeah.
mine. I'm taking
I'm
you
taking
home.
a ball.
And just on that, later in life, backyard cricket actually evolved where you actually scored an additional 6 runs for each house you could get it over.
Ah,
Yeah,
excellent.
So
right.
you could potentially score about 24 runs with
to
one
win off
ball.
one ball left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take out the tournament. I like that, and that's good. What other shows you could be on the pitch at?
Let's pitch, my bitch.
Well, I always love Dr. Cops.
Look,
'cause-
I like it. I like it. I think it's got something.
Turf Wars?
I definitely give it a.
we need, what are the
give
team
it a
names?
pilot viewing at
Yeah,
least.
pilot
What's
viewing on
the
net.
team names of the Turf Wars?
Sir Walter.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Wrong.
yeah, definitely.
Kakuyu.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, the Japanese guys.
Kai kill you.
there you go.
Yeah.
Your punny, the sort.
What else have we got? We got. That's a ra.
Yeah, we got
uh,
fescue. Did we say fescue?
I'm gonna fesk you right in the face.
You gotcha.
I'm all about rhizomes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
what a buffalo is, isn't it, Dan? Or a cooch? They grow on rhizomes
yeah.
instead of.
Thought it was grass.
Yeah, well, there you
Yeah.
go. That's the
I
type.
thought rhizomes were like.
That's the type
potatoes.
of. No, the rhizomes is the way the type of
Cool,
spreads.
Old fella over here is checking out his socials.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find stuff, but I can't find anything, actually.
Don't get lost in the
I've
weeds,
got a
mate.
couple of stories.
Don't get lost in the weeds.
couple of stories. I'm just a bit
Yeah, I'm starting to get
tired.
fucked up as well. Yeah.
bit fucked up and tired, and that's just.
I
making
think
me
we
a bit more-
still need to be recording when each one
We
of
are
us
recording. How
feels-
dare you?
So choices, choices. Time to make a choice.
We're trying to make a choice.
We're talking about choices, and so like choices. People make bad choices, and it can ends up winding you in a lot of trouble. You know, it can end up you get mixed up with the judicial system.
Yep.
Do you think the judicial system is effective for changing someone's behaviour or changing their ability to make incorrect choices?
Yes,
Depends
but
on
I
the,
don't want to get into it.
Depends on the person, really.
Yeah, so does it rehabilitate, or that's a question to ask yourself. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? But apparently it doesn't, because there's an article that I read just recently was about a criminal who was a 77-year-old man that was convicted of murder a long time ago and was been in prison, and he got released on parole on the basis that he was deemed too old to kill again. Can you guess what he did?
I might have. No, he
Maybe
went out.
killed
Went
someone?
out. Got himself a nice job.
Oh yeah, okay.
Found himself a place
Reformed.
to live. Reformed totally.
Okay.
And
Lived halfway
from the
there.
50 years of living in prison, like he knew how to deal with filling in taxes and
No.
internet.
No,
and-
no. Just remember back to Andy Dufresne's close mate.
Crawled through 30 acres of shit. He did, that lad.
Narrator. Who was his name?
Andy Dufresne.
No, his mate
His mate.
and the narrator. guy-
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan. No, the actual character.
I don't know what his
Dunno.
character's
Dunno what
name
his
is.
Well, he was institutionalized
Mm.
and could not be released because he didn't really know how to exist on the outside world.
Right.
Inside, he was something. Outside,
He was a murderer.
can you double bag this, please?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It must be hard to reform after. Did he kill because he just longed to kill again for that long, or did he kill so he could just comfortably spend his remaining years in prison in the world that he knew?
So he,
He's comfortable with.
so he absolutely killed someone.
He got out of prison and he stabbed a woman while her children watched.
Oh, the worst kind of stabbing. Really? Pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
That's dark.
So the
That is
guys
dark.
that have just so you're in prison. You learn how to work the parole board. So you're going, yeah, I'm pretty good now.
yeah.
Nah, definitely not going to murder that bitch again.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much.
Definitely not.
Not that one, anyway.
If there's
nah.
if there's
Not
if
that
there's
bitch.
two options, first option is the Andy Dufresne, we'll call it, where you have to literally crawl through 100 yards of human excrement,
feces.
all to be, get pink eye,
Mm-hmm.
or do you do the long con and you
Play the
shiv
long
parole
game.
board, you shimmy your way through.
Shiv
I won't.
your cellmate.
Yep.
No, you don't do anything. You keep it all above board for
Yep.
50 years, and they go,
And then you
go
fuck off.
Barry. You can get out, Barry. You're not.
Then you got your. Then that's your out. Not
So
your in.
because I know
Get in,
I'm going the
get
long
your out.
con. I am not ever. I'll put my hand up, making the decision to crawl through 100
Human
yards
feces.
of human.
But what decision are you
shit.
making about access?
Well, I've said on many occasions, Dan, I will be everyone's bitch. The
And-
minute
and-
I hit the jail cell, I am going to be
no.
finding the big.
I thought that was exclusive to me. You made me feel special, and now you're saying my
I-
ass is anyone's. Come on.
I'm saying that if you are my Sally, and you've been there long enough,
He's putting out.
yeah.
oh, yeah.
So you go on the
back
long
in.
con.
long con.
Yep.
It's
No,
such,
you're not. No, you're not.
You know?
Once you find
Well, you
out
gotta.
that
You gotta.
you've got 26 years to fill in, are you telling me that you're not going to be tempted
to break
by,
out.
well,
break out.
you know, heroin addiction,
Yeah.
stabbing people,
Oh, yeah.
become a Muslim. Like 'cause a lot of
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
because a lot of people find religion in there, and maybe you would go on that trip.
Possibly.
But don't
Okay.
make the choices that are going to land you in prison. Is what I would say.
You're already there.
So old mate that's come out and murdered.
Yeah.
Do they just snatch him back up and go back in, Barry?
Oh, yeah, I don't think he's going to
In you
see
get,
the light of
mate.
day again.
In you
He's,
get.
he's,
All right.
he's done his dash, I think.
He's good old reoffend.
No chance of parole on this this offence.
This one. Yeah. You're not out
But,
again.
but isn't it uplifting when you hear over the loudspeakers two glorious voices singing something that I just cannot understand? But what a powerful moment.
Something's happened to Dan. He's almost finished his bottle of wine. So can we get back to the box?
Sorry,
Oh yeah,
everyone.
sure.
What's in the box?
What's
in
in
the box?
the box?
So if you are still with us at this point of the podcast at home, you've been still listening, and you've been trying to project into what is in this box.
Yep.
Your remote viewing now's the time that I'm gonna.
Okay. Oh, you're going to pull the box out. All right.
Big
Put the box is back.
reveal.
All right. So
got
Okay,
some
so we're going
intro
to work
music.
out what's in the box.
So
My
I'll tell
mind, your
you-
mind, mine meld.
there's 4 items left in there. Sean, give us anything that's come over the episode. Has anything popped into your head, or what might be in the box?
A spoon.
Spoon. Okay.
It's 4 items.
Anything else? Anything else?
Who's thinking?
My mind.
Your
Your
mind.
mind.
My meld.
A sock.
A spoon,
And a
a
sock.
sock. Anything else that doesn't start with S?
I was going to say some saffron. No, I think there's a potato in there, a sock, a spoon, and the third page of the last Thursday's Green Guide.
Excellent.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That's
I'm
the-
going to
that's the
go.
way you got. That's the way you got.
Very
That's the
good.
way you got to
Okay.
hit it.
Good. Very
Boom,
good.
boom, boom, boom. That's what I see.
Okay, I'm going to go biro.
Mm-hmm.
A plastic fake ice cube.
Okay. All right, that's specific. Yep.
Oh, I
With a
thought
fly
you
in
had
it.
one of your gags still in one of your cupboards. A tool
Mm-hmm.
and set of keys.
No doubt. No doubt.
Well, earlier on I mentioned I'm feeling very hot snow globe vibes, but I think it's because I'm just in the studio, and
So I put the air conditioner back on.
and I do like to dream of Christmas at around this time. I'm also feeling very strongly. I'm feeling like it's a bottle opener attached to like a key ring kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Get on with it.
Yeah. Remember what Shauna did?
Sorry.
Boom, 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 boom.
Pew,
Boom,
pow,
pow,
pow.
pow, pow.
well, I'm gonna channel Timmy Taco's line, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go hard and fast for a screwdriver.
Okay. Oh, he's screwing one in. Screwdriver and a.
Well, you're a dickhead because you've obviously looked in the box.
Got a snow globe. That's
It's-
All
fine.
right.
And a screwdriver.
Well,
My mind, your mind,
Mine
okay.
meld?
Okay. The first item.
mind meld.
First item is a snow globe, but you actually said that
You
the
did
first
say
time you
that.
said that was before you cheated. But you actually you didn't.
That's what happens when you have breaks.
Wait, you didn't remote view. You actually mind melded it. You knew that I would put in a friggin' snow globe,
I did,
and
'Cause
it's got
I
pictures
thought
of me in there as well.
You'd look for handy
Okay.
items.
Snow globe.
Snow globe.
That's a-
Oh well, I said ice cube. Does that work?
It's not
Nope.
the same thing.
Oh,
It's close.
A
A
Phillips head.
screwdriver.
Mine.
Phillips
exactly
head
right.
is a screwdriver / shiv.
I did say tool.
Yep,
You
'cause
did actually.
cheat. You did cheat.
And the third page of the Thursday's Green Guide.
A phallus.
No. Oh, it is a
A-
little phallus.
A
It's
penis,
little- a
penis
little
phallus
dick.
from
It's a little phallus.
from Thailand.
What
It's
is
a
it
cute
though?
little
It's a
phallus.
keyring dick
It looks like it's
I
got
did
an
say keys.
infected knob.
and a little Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewy.
A little Chewy.
Does
Oh,
he
so-
open bottles?
No.
No bottle opener.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're close.
So
enough
you're like,
there.
you know.
Well, we proved earlier with the
You
with
made
the
bad
paper,
choices
scissors,
of cheating.
paper, scissors, rocks, mind meld, card, mind meld, magic, number meld.
Yes.
We didn't. I guess we didn't prove it.
Dan came closest
Still-
with wavy lines, and
Okay.
he actually did get the snow globe one. But
Yeah.
And Vanessa, Cass, and myself all had 22 written.
Oh
So
yeah,
there's
yeah,
some
that,
kind
that
of-
did happen. Yeah.
There's some kind of energy.
Maybe something
over
going
here.
on. But I think what we maybe have demonstrated in all those experiments is that although we do have the power of choice and the ability to make decisions, that more often than not, those decisions are wrong.
Yeah,
Mm.
and Ghostbusters was not real.
Yeah, that's
I think we have proved that it is. You can't do that experiment drunk or drinking.
Yeah, that makes
No,
So that
sense.
we're drunk, but
that clouds the whole
that does cloud it.
decision part, choice
I
part.
think we've demonstrated clearly that podcasting on the weekend is more challenging.
That's right. It's true. It is true.
Well, maybe we'll just release this as bonus content.
Really.
I don't know.
Anyway, keep segueing.
Yes. So, look, we will keep endeavouring to make the right choices to bring you the product that you deserve.
We all
right.
have a chance to choose. A choice
of
To
the
choose.
next generation, and that smells like the end of anything
that's
that
the
we can.
music coming up right there, so-
And I can barely string a sentence together. I'm so
Yeah,
tired.
it's
and,
tired.
very, very tired. Very tired.
I'm so
Yeah.
tired.
But Dan, thanks for the little drop in there, the little bop in. Surprise attack.
Good to be with you.
Sean
Yeah, also
enough.
with you.
Sean
I'm here
enough
again.
as
It was great to
staple.
have
Thank you very
chosen
much.
to be here, and just got to thank everybody for making the decision and the choice to have listened at the
Yeah.
present time.
all this
that
all
you
this
are.
way through the
If
episode.
you've made it this far, then good on you.
It was your
Right.
choice.
Yeah,
One for
well
the-
done. We did
one
one.
for
You
the people
chose,
here.
you chose
Yeah.
to do that.
We probably should call out the listeners or like shout them out every once in a while, eh?
Oh, it's
Like,
all right.
say
Well, I'm sure.
thanks.
Like, hey, they're a gorgeous bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no. Jeremy's the main listener.
The cream of the crop.
I just sit there on my phone and download others as well. Yep. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Tim and Taco.
And I'm Sean enough.
And I'm Danoz.
Very well.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pod, it's really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.